Well, hello there, and welcome to 3CC's Cool Beans giveaway number 1. Are you guys ready? What was that? No, couldn't hear you very much. Are you guys ready? My name's Georgina, and I'm one of the 3 caffeinated coaches joining you guys all the way from Amman, Jordan, with our super exciting, very first ever in the podcast industry, podcast book study giveaway. That's right, folks. Podcast book study. Come learn with us. We are going to be giving away 3 copies of this book called How to Lead by Joe Owen, all about coaching, leading, and mentoring. And we're waiting for you guys with this amazingly inspiring professional learning network together. And we're going to kickstart this with Cool Beans giveaway number 1. So that's right, we're giving away digital copies to 3 lucky podcast listeners, spreading the excitement and sharing in all of the Java-filled fun. Today's giveaway is all about celebrating. Woo! So we're basically going to be shouting out one lucky winner who has gone above and beyond. But guess what? Before we announce the winner, this is our very first book giveaway. So although the video announcements are not going to be this long, we did want to take a little bit of extra time just to celebrate a few of the people who have been doing some amazing shout outs on social to welcome 3CC's podcast to the world of EDU. And we're just going to take a trip down memory lane to get started all together. And shout out from Matt Miller from Ditch That Textbook, who's saying, is there even a choice? Shout out to Gerardo there also, who says it will be awesome and he can't wait for the 3CC surprise. Dustin Pearson, who is really excited to hear about our big reveal as well. Let's take a look at a few more. Shout out to Darren from the UK, all the way from England, saying that he's holding out for the debut performance of the 3 Coffee Club singers. Shout out also to Murtaza, all the way from the UAE, who says he's more of a tea lover, 2 to 3 cups a day for sure, but he is definitely looking forward to knowing what these 3 EdTech leaders are brewing. So Murtaza, thanks for joining in our Java-filled adventure with us. Guys, we came up to New Year's Eve. Shout out also to Abid, who's also not much of a coffee fan, yet he says that the 3CC's journey and adventure is definitely making him want to start having coffee. So stay tuned for that. And there he is, kicking off 2021 in style, the A to the B to the I to the D, joining us with caramel latte all the way from England, UK. Abid, we are so excited about the Java challenge that you actually took on to celebrate 3CC's podcast launch. So thank you so much for your support. And we have been thoroughly enjoying sharing your coffee adventure. So if you're watching this video and you are also interested in starting to take more coffee risks, then join Abid's journey, hashtag 3CCs and the Java challenge, so we can join in your adventure as well. Shout out also to Stephanie Rothstein, who is joining with her herbal mint tea. And even without the caffeine, we appreciate your support. Shout out also to Nauman EDU on Twitter, who says they drink a lot of coffee every day. So that is super awesome. Shout out to Michelle Lewis, guys, who says that she is fixing up a cup of coffee right now on the 3rd of January. And she does her thinking best late at night when the house is quiet and the rest of the family is asleep. Brian Host joining us all the way from down under for coffee time. Brian says he's enjoying his morning coffee after his morning walk when this little fella came along. Whoa, how cool is that? Friends from down under, we're so excited. Sharon Cooper in the house, guys, joining with her cup of tea. Shout out to Lainey Rowell, guys, who took the 3CC's personality type based on your coffee. Can you imagine? She came up with a cafe latte. So absolutely, Lainey, and we are so excited. Thank you for joining our journey. More coffee-filled excitement from Hans Tolman. Shout out to Hans, who is super excited about the personality test also with coffee results. And he said that he's going to be ordering a latte after taking the quiz. Shout out to Fonzie, who's joining all the way from America, and he has taken this amazing Java selfie for Rise and Grind. Fonzie also has his own podcast, My EdTech Life, and he is shouting out 3CCs with a nice Guatemala Antigua Santo Domingo, anticipating our release on the 4th of January. Fonzie, thank you for your exciting selfie, and we are so excited to podcast together across time zones. Shout out to Kim Matina. She says she drinks her coffee black, no sugar, no sweet and low, no cream, nothing, easy peasy. Kim, shout out to you and your podcast and everything you're doing in education. And we are so excited to learn together across time zones. Tumblr. Shout out to Peter Horner, who's tagging in 3CCs with his certified innovator mug all the way from England, UK. Shout out to Stuart, always bringing in good spirit as well, who says, can he be a guest on the podcast and talk about decaf? Of course, Stuart, we cannot wait to have you on and learn from you. Shout out to Javier all the way from Mexico, as well as GEG Obregon from Mexico. So thank you so much for that. Dr. Patricia Griffin shouting out her favorite takeaways from episode 1, which include empower, connect leaders, plus a book study podcast, plus how to lead, and an awesome giveaway. That's right, guys. We are almost ready to announce our giveaway for How to Lead by Joe Owen. Are you guys ready? We're almost ready. Shout out also to Brian Carpenter, who actually has his own podcast. You can connect with him at Brian Carr, and his podcast is Fresh Air at 5. Guys, Brian launched his podcast on the same day that we did, and he actually created a video shout out for the 3CCs. It was so touching. I believe one of us was teary-eyed. I'll give you 3 guesses as to who that was. Shout out also to Evan Whitehead, who says, congratulations and looking forward to listening to our first podcast. Thank you so much for your shout out. Shout out also to Mel. All right, so without further ado, it is time to give away the first Cool Beans giveaway, this amazing book, How to Lead by Joe Owen. Are you guys excited? Here we go. I would like to congratulate Gerardo Navarrete all the way from Mexico. You are the winner of Cool Beans giveaway number 1. Congratulations to you. This picture that I'm sharing now off Twitter was really, really touching for me. Gerardo shared his personalized coffee experience with us, enjoying Java with his wife and anticipating the 3CC's podcast launch on the 6th of January. And so y'all know, Gerardo is not just been shouting out on Twitter and on Instagram, but about 23 minutes before I clicked record on this video, he'd also shouted out on LinkedIn. Gerardo is so excited about 3CCs, and we are so excited to learn together with him. So Gerardo, congratulations. I'm so excited to send this to you. Make sure that you send us your email so that we can gift you the book. Guess what? There are 2 more Cool Beans giveaways, guys, 2 more. So make sure that you stay tuned to _3CCs on Twitter and _3_CCs on Instagram for the next Cool Beans giveaway number 2, announced by another one of our 3 caffeinated coaches. Guys, thank you so much to everybody who has tagged 3CCs over the last 2 weeks. We appreciate all of you, and we can't wait to celebrate more of our listeners. Waiting for you guys all. Tag 3CCs. Let us know what you think about the first podcast episode. Let us know what you're excited about. Check out the book study details at _3CCs on Twitter and _3_CCS on Instagram. We hope that your caffeine is strong and your inspiration is high.